morning, everybody. This is Brittany at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. I wanted to check in with Simba. Simba is a Savannah cat that came to us from New York most recently. Yeah. Good morning, Karen. Just checking in with Simba. Yeah. He's still preferring fish and shrimp mixed with his cat food. So that's what we've been offering. Good morning, Nancy. We're looking at Simba. He's really started to like these tall grasses. Yeah. And he's very curious about Nabisco. Nabisco's been real active this morning, so he's been hanging out watching him. He always has that cute little eyes closed, sniffy face going on. It's absolutely adorable. This is Simba. He now lives at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. Yeah, he's been pretty cozy in his grasses. Just watching all the keepers out while they're closing lockouts. Today's a little bit longer of a feeding day. Oh, thank you, Dana, for the donation. Today's ivermectin. And so they're getting a deworming medication in their food, so it takes a little bit longer to prepare the food, a little bit longer to hand out the food. Sweet little Simba. Let's see. Yes, I see somebody asking if we're going to see the birthday boy. It's Zookari's 3rd birthday. Yesterday was Mrs. Claus's 3rd birthday as well. I saw her a few minutes ago. Go see if she's out. There she is. Hi, baby girl. Mrs., where are you going? Gonna go chase some smalls, probably. So yeah, we'll try to make our way over and see Zookari. Don't see Smalls anymore either. She was out instigating Nabisco a few minutes ago. Oh, here you are. Hi, Pumpkin. Hi. Good morning. Hi, sweetie. Yeah. No, we don't want your butt. We don't want your butt. No. You don't want the stabilizer either. This is Smalls. You're so silly. You purring. Hi. Small girl. You purring? Yeah. Meow. Let's see where Mrs. ran off to. I don't see her anymore. Yep, we'll head towards Zookari. I just wanted to start out, I had been over here talking to Simba, so I figured I'd start up the feed there. Hi. This is Nabisco. Silly Nabisco. Yeah. Good morning, Kara. Good morning, Janine. Good morning, Linda. Hi, Eva. This is Nabisco at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. Hi, Amy. Hi, Mirza. I missed who you were talking about, how they were doing. Probably Simba, I would imagine. He's doing fine. I mean, he's still settling in, still getting used to all the noises and the weather and all that, but I've seen him equal amounts of time where he's hanging out in his dens or up on his platform or laying in the grasses. He wanders around and takes in the smells a lot. Hank, that's a pretty broad question. I'm not sure what you mean on who's struggling to eat. We have lots of picky cats here because they're older. But as of right now, there's everybody who's been picky is doing pretty good. Simba's adjusting, still preferring fish and shrimp over a lot of other things. So let's hop on the golf cart here and we'll go over and see Zookari. Yeah, Donna, a lot of people have been asking about the fireworks. To be totally honest, I don't notice a huge difference with that. You know, our cats here get used to a lot of loud noises as far as the highway that's right next to us and Florida thunderstorms in general. So I don't know, I would imagine they kind of react, you know, maybe a little startled at first, but I also don't live close by to the sanctuary, so I don't know how the neighborhoods are around here, if there's a lot of people that shoot them off themselves or if it's just the city. But I know my neighborhood at home in St. Pete goes a little crazy, and my own pets have a bit of a struggle with it. There's our birthday boy. But the big cats seem to do fine. Hi, baby boy. That's Zookari. Thank you, Lynette, for your donation. Yeah. I know. Let's see, Donna, we were over at Simba, which is where we started. Hi, baby boy. And we saw a little snippet of Mrs. Claus, Smalls, and Nabisco. And today is Zookari's 3rd birthday. Yeah. So good. Well, we try to hand out treats and enrichment, you know, daily, but when it's a birthday, they usually get a little extra something. But today is ivermectin, so the most important thing for him today is getting his worming medication and his breakfast. Thank you so much to everybody who's donated already. Happy birthday, boy. Getting some birthday money. Yep, he's one of our younger residents because we do have about 20 or more cats over the age of 20. Thank you, Dawn. I hope you have a wonderful day. Any cat age you want to find out in human years, you just times it by 6. It's time to groom. Just grooming. Trying to get some better lighting on you. You're shadowed. Such a sweet boy. Zookari has calmed down a lot since he's gotten here. He's very young and spazzy and feisty and swatty, and now he's pretty laid back. Look at him. You're a pretty laid back guy now. Does really well with his operant training. Hi, cutie pie. Eva Hoover is really far away from me. We probably won't see him today either, but he's doing fine. Nothing's changed. He's still a picky eater like he's always been. He has good and bad days on whether he'll come out of the den and eat or not, but otherwise everything else is the same. So, yeah. This is the birthday boy. And I thought maybe we'd check out some of the other little cats in this section that he's in. You're so rubby today. Probably birds, Katie. We've got a ton of different species of birds that live here. And blue jays are usually the loudest ones. Cam is also doing fine. Kylie. Cameron's been doing well. Yep, you guys can support Hoover by going to bigcatrescue.org/Tiger Day and buying some Tiger Day merchandise. That's July 29th. So this month we will have International Tiger Day. And we're raising funds and doing a match so that we can support tigers in the wild. Aren't you just precious, Zookari? Sweet little Zuzu. So good. You're so good. He's just being too good. He is. It's pretty special to have, you know, younger cats, because we do have so many much older cats, and it's just amazing how much he chilled out though, just in the couple years he's been here. Well, he's been here, we just celebrated his year here a month or two ago. Yeah, Shauna, the beach blankets are awesome. Hank, we're on 67 acres and we have around 70 permanent residents. And right now I believe we have 8 rehab Florida bobcats. We do a rehab and release program here. So silly. If you guys are just joining us, this is Zookari at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. And today is his 3rd birthday. You can learn all about Zookari at bigcatrescue.org/Zookari. And we started our walk out by saying hello to Simba, our newest resident, a Savannah cat. And then we just said a brief little hello to Mrs. Claus, Nabisco, and Smalls, and then we came over here. Oh, Diana, I was just over near Moses and Bailey. They usually don't come out till it's officially time to eat though. I won't be following feeding routes today because we have a lot of people training and I hate to make people nervous, as well as it's ivermectin day. So it's super important that the cats aren't distracted and they eat because we need them to take their medication. Zuzu, how am I supposed to walk away? No, Simba is a Savannah cat, as I mentioned. He's one of our newest residents. We have 2 lions here on property. One is Cameron and one is Nikita. But this is Zookari. And it's his birthday. He's just being absolutely adorable. You're so silly. Yeah, Moses and Bailey are also part of Jamie's route, so she's the one that feeds them on the weekdays, and I tend to not follow those cats. I'll let Jamie have her kitty time. Oh my goodness. This is too much, Zookari. Hi, Bella. You're just hamming it up for your birthday. So silly. I hear Beecher calling. Is he singing you happy birthday? Probably. Oh, Mirza, I could always ask her. Yeah. Yeah, Jamie feeds Moses and Bailey, Nabisco and Mrs. Claus, Pharaoh, and Manny. What you doing? What are you doing? Is your neighbor home? Maybe we can pop over and say hi to Gilligan. Yeah, it's just usually with Jamie, she's so busy and has such an agenda. It's a fast feed and then she's got a zillion things to do. So there's my buddy. Hi. Hi, handsome man. This is Gilligan. There's my sweet boy. Hi. Hi, cutie. I'm sorry I don't have any treats. I'm sorry. I bet you'll get a good neighbor birthday treat later though. Gotta take your ivermectin first though. It's always the look of disappointment when he realizes I don't have anything to give him. And sweet Gilligan. Gilly! Oh, cutie pie. I just love Gilligan. So before I ever even set foot on this property, when I first discovered Big Cat Rescue on YouTube about 5 years ago, I had never even been here, and I already knew that I loved Gilligan, Jumanji, and Joseph. And yes, and it took us a little while to develop a bond, but Gilligan is a Canada lynx. And he's got a neighbor named Skipper that is also a Canada lynx. Gilly! I love seeing him in all of his ferns. And one of the biggest questions from people on tours is, how is a Canada lynx dealing with the Florida environment? And yeah, it's hot, and they definitely shed out their coat. He's like half the size he was a couple months ago when it was cooler. But we have air-conditioned dens for him and Skipper. Yeah. Hi, Pumpkin. Yep. So Gilligan's the last of my 3 that I was in love with before I ever even came here. But I have since developed a lot of different bonds and a lot of cats that I absolutely love. See Zookari still just hanging out on his platform. Not a care in the world. All right, birthday boy. Yeah. Yep, they have air-conditioned dens, as I mentioned. Let's see. Oh, well, there's Tonga. I'll show you Tonga real quick. Yep, we have everybody but the professor from Gilligan's Island. Hi, Tonga. Hi, sweet boy. Oh, that's not very nice. Are you in the scaredy cat position? This is Tonga. I'm sorry, I don't have breakfast. He's one of the super smart old men that lays in his lockout till food shows up. Yeah. Time to groom. Thank you, Kara, for posting all these links for me. Yep, you can learn all about Tonga. Tonga's actually a cancer survivor. That's why he's missing the end of his nose. And him and his brother Pharaoh are the only 2 white servals known in the world. And he's got his neighbor over here, is Nala. Beautiful Nala. Both servals, but Tonga has a genetic trait called leucism that is what caused the white coat. His mom and dad must have been a lot more closely related than what was realized. And that was back in the 90s, before we realized that breeding cats served no conservation whatsoever. If they're born in a cage, they can never go free. Just getting everybody to get the itchies and the scratchies this morning. All the rubbins. Sorry, buddy, I didn't bring the breakfast. Hello, Dave in the UK. Well, let's hop back on my cart. There's Zookari still chilling. And we'll head down the way a little bit. I was thinking I wanted to say hi to Chaos and Cyrus. Might be a good time to run through. I might just walk through that whole middle section up here. So let's see. So then we can say hi to Ginger. We can say hi to Simba, not to be confused with Simba. See who all we can find over here. Last week I followed the center route for feeding, but we stuck with most of the leopards, and so we missed out on seeing some of the smaller cats like Ginger. So Ginger and Simba all live back here. Hi, baby girl. Oh, you gonna hide? You gonna hide from me? Hi, this is Ginger. What you doing? Ginger's extremely playful. Kind of blown out by the sun there. Is this better? A little bit better. And there she goes. She eats in that feeding lockout over there, so of course she's gonna stick close to it. She's like, all right, I'm ready. I'm ready. Yeah, my hopes was to end up back with Mac and Riza, but I promised these cats that I would start getting everybody name recognition, because everybody knows the same, like, 5 cats. Oh, there he is. Way over there. Way over there. All right. Let's go around here. Hi, Simba. So Simba and Des live back here. That's Gabrielle calling. Hi. Hi, Simba. Oh, thank you for the donation. I'm sorry I missed the name. I know. This is Simba. Look how beautiful his eyes are. Yeah, I know. Just waiting on breakfast. You bud. Some of these guys we don't see very often. They're the most active in the morning before breakfast. Yeah. How beautiful. Nope, that's Gabby. Yep, servals, that's their official hello, is being hissy. Extremely hissy, aggressive cats. If you think about it, these guys are native to Africa. They literally run alongside lions. They have to be pretty darn tough to make it in Africa. Yeah, so they are small but incredibly fierce. This is a serval named Simba, Z-I-M-B-A. Yeah, patiently waiting for breakfast. So patient. Yeah, I want everyone to get a good shot of you. Good morning, Kim. Yep, Mirza, it's gonna get confusing. So in our charts, we refer to Simba as Simba the Savannah. And yep, if we're getting another Simba, I'm sure we'll have to figure out about that. Yeah. But you're our only Simba with a Z. What's Gabrielle talking about? Yeah, what's she saying? Alright, let's go see what Des is doing. So his neighbor is Des. Let's see where Des might be. There's Des. Hi, Desi. Des is also a serval. Hi. And this is Des. You get that grass. You get it. You get it. So Des, it was a sad story. Des was found roaming in the desert of Arizona, collapsed on the side of the road, and he was found with only 3 legs. Yeah, Kara, actually I think his link is still bigcatrescue.org/Desiree, and that's because when Des came in, we weren't sure exactly male or female, and there was no reason to sedate to do a full exam at the time. So it wasn't until this past year that Des was sedated for a procedure, and we officially got to find out that he's a boy. He's so playful. So now we call him Des or Desi, but I believe on our website he still might be listed under Desiree. Isn't he so silly? He's so silly. And it really doesn't seem to affect him that he only has 3 legs. He's still fast as all get out. You're so cute. Did you already take your medicine this morning? Yeah. He's very cute. So I hear feeding carts coming. The feeding carts are coming. Yeah, we'd all kind of had a debate going, like would he be a boy or a girl, because he's so big, and I just kept being like, I don't know. The females aren't always that big. They're usually a little smaller and daintier. And sure enough, he's a very big boy. Yep, servals are native to Africa. They are not something that belongs in the US. Yes, he was clearly probably being used either to breed savanna cats or was somebody's pet. Obviously had some health issues if he wound up with 3 legs. Yeah, Des is one of the hissiest servals by far, and definitely pretty aggressive, but can also be one of the cutest. I always see him rolling around and playing with stuff. Yeah, he's actually quite huge. He's a big boy. All right, you enjoy breakfast, buddy. So let's go see if our caracals are around. I'll get through here before we distract anybody from breakfast today. Nope, we don't have any cheetahs. Here's my Cyrus. There he is. Hi, handsome. This is Cyrus. Hi. I don't want your butt. No, thank you. Hi. Cyrus is a caracal. Yeah. No, quit showing me your butt. He's on the naughty boy list, so he has his lockout down before eating. You can hear Beecher and Hutch. Are you joining their talkative group? Yeah. Meow. So silly. So silly. Yep, he's definitely letting me know that's his territory. Hi. Sweet boy. Nope, we do not pet them. They are wild animals. We're an accredited sanctuary, so we don't do any buying, selling, trading, breeding, or touching any of our animals here. They come here and live out the rest of their lives. Yes. And we respect them enough to not impose our needs of wanting to pet them. They would never allow that in the wild, so why should we cage them and then force them to let us touch them? Yeah, I know. So silly. You're my boy. You're my boy. Yeah, he's one of 2 cats on property. Actually, I think I have 3 total now that when I go talk to them, all they want to do is try to mark me. And that's Pharaoh, Smalls, and Cyrus. Yes. Usually he just does it for the effect, but he doesn't actually pee, which is kind of nice, but can never be too. This is Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. And you're looking at Cyrus Caracal. My little pumpkin. His lockout's closed because he's very aggressive when it comes to food. So for his safety and the keepers, the door is down until all of the food is in there and on his feeding plate, and then they lift the door. Yeah. I know. cutie pie. Yes, you are. Yeah, another reason why I like to point out on why we don't touch these cats is even if we wanted to and they would allow it, if they were to accidentally hurt us in any way, we could be forced to put them down and tested for rabies, and that risk is never going to be worth it. You're so silly. I love you. Yep. I love you. Should we go see your noisy neighbors? Let's go see what the noisy boys are up to. All right, breakfast is coming, babe. Yeah, it's coming. All right, bye, bud. Here's Diablo. Diablo is a Savannah cat. I know I'm missing some of your comments. I apologize. When I'm walking through this area, there's tree stumps and roots and such, and I want to be careful. There's Diablo. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter whether they're vaccinated or not. That's how the CDC works. This is Chaos, also a caracal. Yeah. Sweet girl. Yeah. Oh, I know. Trust me, the only reason I walked away is because they're gonna start feeding soon, and yeah, and I don't want them to distract, so I want to keep showing you guys cats. Yeah. Oh, good girl. You're a good girl. You got scratchings. So Chaos has come a long way as far as, I mean, she used to just hiss and hide. She's definitely tolerating me a lot more. And still very hissy though. Look at those teeth. Look at those teeth. I've been here for a little over 3 years now, and the only jaguar I've seen us have is Manny. In person, but you can always look on our website. Everybody's just marking their territory today. Yeah, servals and caracals are just super, super hissy. She absolutely loves this platform. She kind of came alive when we put her in this enclosure. I know. Oh, thank you, Amanda, for donating. You got a donation, baby girl. Yeah. Tell us all about it. Tell us all about it, baby girl. This is Chaos Caracal at Big Cat Rescue in Tampa, Florida. She lives next door to Cyrus. We did attempt to put them back together when they arrived here, and they were spayed and neutered because we don't believe in breeding for a life in cages. And when we introduced them back together, it didn't last long. They were not getting along. Chaos really wants her space. So that's what we gave her. All right, sweetie pie. She's like, I know breakfast is coming soon. Let's go see our noisy boy. So Frosty Serval is currently on funcation, which is that huge enclosure in front of us there. There's Beecher. Hi. Hey, Beach boy. Are you eating grass too? It's his morning routine. Yeah. Yes, thank you to everybody who's donating. Thank you to everybody who's shared this feed. It really helps us reach more people that we might not reach otherwise. It's been a combination of Hutch and Beecher. And occasionally you'll hear a little bit higher pitch noise, and that's Cricket. Yeah. Silly boy. Beecher does all of his own yard work. Don't ya? It's his appetizer and dessert. He's always chewing on grass. Ryza does the same thing. Cutie pie. so cute. He has this 2x4 wire, and it makes it a little bit harder to get a view of him. You're so cute. Yeah, you are. My little beach boy. No, Nicole, Shere Khan has passed away. It's been several years. He wasn't here when I started over 3 years ago. What you doing? Should we go say hi to Hutch? We can't leave out Hutch. See where Hutch is, and then maybe we'll get back to my cart. We'll run over and say hi to the cougars. Here's Hutch. Here. Hi, Hutch. Hi. Yeah. Good morning. You tell him. You tell him. Tell him all about it, buddy. This is Hutch serval, also an African serval. He is Beecher's neighbor, and they are hysterical. Super talkative. We're going. We're going. Yeah. So silly. If I've missed any of your questions at all, I always go back to my desk and go through the comments, and I can definitely reach out to you and answer any questions you have. So I apologize if I miss any. A lot of times I want to keep my eyes on the cat or on where I'm walking, and I only see 2 comments at a time. So I will definitely get you answers if no one else has answered you. Hutch has really enjoyed his palmettos. Where are you going? He's like, all right, I've marked my territory. I screamed at you. You can go now. Bye, Hutch. Gotta go tell somebody about it. Oh, I see a leopard tail. I'll show you Natalia. We'll hop back on my golf cart and then we'll go see some cougars. Hi, Natalia. Hi, gorgeous. What you doing in there? What are you doing in there? Hey. This is Natalia. Natalia is one of the rarest cats in the world. She is an Amur leopard. She is very fixated on when and where breakfast is going to come from. Yeah. Hi. I just love her little twitchy tail. All right, I get it. I didn't bring the food, so I don't matter that much. So yeah, if any of you are just joining us, today is ivermectin day. So, my stabilizers almost had it. So the keepers are getting their diets ready. We do ivermectin to control any kind of parasites or worms. And they get that in their morning diet. So before they all start eating, I figured I'd bring you out to see a couple cats. So we'll head over to the cougars. Yeah, Manny and Natalia both came from the same zoo, and they both are very just like headstrong when it comes to their diets. So in the morning, they're so food focused, they don't even notice you're there. And then after they've eaten breakfast, they're a lot more chilled out. Very Mac and Maya live. Here's Maya up on her platform. Hi, baby girl. You stay up there. I didn't bring any of the goods. Just keep relaxing. That's Miss Maya. Go over and see Mac. You know where Mac's gonna be. Ready and waiting. Hi, sir. Hi. Are you ready for breakfast? This is Mac. Meow. What you doing? Yeah. This is Mac Cougar. Yeah, I know. So many emotions. So many emotions. Yeah. He's our sweet old boy. Yeah. Hey, Mac. Matt and Mac were featured in our local Tampa Bay Times. Yes. They came out and did a story over, I think it was this past weekend. I'll have to find the link and I'll post it in these comments later unless anybody else has it. They had an online as well as a print. They sure do. They say an animal's eyes speaks a lot about them, and I totally agree. He's got incredible eyes. Pretty incredible. Yeah. That sawing noise is Armani, leopard, calling. Yeah. Oh, sweet boy. Yeah. Such a good guy. Such a good guy. I see Riza behind us over on her hill. Are you ready? Yeah. So ready. So ready. Yeah. Yeah. The best boy. You are the best boy. Mm-hmm. Should we go say hi to Riza? Yeah. Chatty Riza? I know. Beth Ann's coming. Let's see, she's up on that hill. Let's see which way will be a better view. Riza! Miss Riza! Nanny in the background. Can I see you through your forest of grass? Hi! Ow! Ow! Good girl. Pretty much the way all the cats handle the heat. They just shut out a lot of fur in our summertime, and then they get just as big and fluffy in the winter as they would up north. And yep, lots and lots and lots of popsicles. We make blood sickles out of the blood runoff from their food and mix it with water and freeze it. And we also make sardine sickles, salmon sickles, chicken sickles, tuna sickles. Yeah, Miss Riza, our chatty girl. This is her absolute favorite spot to lay early in the morning and late in the evening, and then during the day she goes down below. What she's laying on top of is a really cool big den. Yeah, Miss Riza. Sweet girl. Yeah. Meow. Yeah. Stabilizer's like, I'm done for today. You gonna roll over too? feel like every cat we've walked up to is groomed and then rolled around. So cute. Such a good girl. You can learn about Ryza at bigcatrescue.org/Ryza. Jamie, yes, we have an unbelievable amount of security measures. Don't you worry about that. Look at her. I see a cougar belly. Eating her grass. I see a cougar belly. Ow. Such a good girl. Yeah. Should we go see your rowdy neighbor? Probably. Might be a riot online if we don't say hi to Manny. So we will end with Manny today. Hi, sir. Hi. Ooh, gorgeous guy. Manny. They should be getting fed within the next 20 to 30 minutes. I heard the food carts moving around. You thought so. You thought so. You are so sneaky, sir. Isn't he gorgeous? Yeah. always looking for an opportunity. Aren't ya? You and Hoover are both always waiting for an opportunity. Yeah, he's absolutely incredible. You can learn about him at bigcatrescue.org/Manny. You guys can sponsor any of the cats that we've seen today by going to bigcatrescue.org/sponsor, and you can also go to bigcatrescue.biz, which is our shop. Right on the home page, you'll see where you can sponsor a cat. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, I know I've missed a lot of questions, but as soon as I get back to my desk this morning, I will definitely go back through. I'll post links, I'll answer questions. No, Emily, I really haven't heard him talk much. He does like this weird air biting thing. Yeah, Gina, I never even turned my back. I was looking right at him. But yes, he's a jaguar. He does blow very teethy kisses. Oh, good, Liz. Yeah, I try to get around to different cats, but I also know there are certain cats like him where he's never just going to stand still for me to get you that perfect shot. But if he stalks and pounces like you did, that was pretty entertaining, so yeah. Hi, Sarah E. I heard you were just here. I missed ya. He is beautiful. Sneaky boy. So sneaky. Are you smiling? We'll call that a smile. Well, we'll start to say goodbye. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for joining us today. Thank you to everybody who donated, everybody who shared this feed and helped me answer questions. I couldn't do it without you guys. Good, Sarah. Awesome. Well, he's like, I'm done. You did not bring the food. Oh, maybe he's going up on his platform. He gets a better view up there. As you've all seen on Animal Planet, they like to jump down on their prey. Is that the plan here, buddy? Yeah, thank you guys all so much for joining us. Oh, I think he sees the food cart coming. It's the wrong food cart, though. You get fed by Jamie. Oh, boy. All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for joining me, and I will definitely be seeing you all again soon.